Welcome to another very exciting day in music class. You are here today and we are going to learn a little bit about something called folk music, and we're going to do some dancing. So I'm super excited about this lesson because it allows you to get creative, but it also allows you to learn something new. So we're going to go right into our lesson. Alright y'all, so our goal today is this. I can show the steady beat through dancing to folk music, and that may seem like something super simple. I can do that. I can dance, no problem. But the way we're going to be dancing and the specific patterns and movements we're going to do are going to relate to the music, as well as this music is something is new for y'all to study about. So folk music, if we look at this whole goal, if we look at the things we don't know, steady beat we've been working with, I really feel like y'all are definitely getting good at. So if you look at this, we're going to be getting that. Steady beat is something we've been working on through dancing to folk music. Dancing, y'all dance every day. Y'all dance through life every day. But a specific patterns and specific movements in dance are something that can maybe challenge you, and you can learn something new about that. But folk music is the genre of music that we're going to be talking about today, and I'm excited for y'all to get to listen to some music you probably never heard and dance to it. Let's get started. All right, so folk music is a genre of music that, for one, is repetitive. It repeats similar sounds in similar verses over and over again. It also is passed down through generations. So it could be songs. You may know folk songs. You didn't even realize that that's what they were. Songs that are passed down from your grandparents to your parents to you, and they're passed down through generations, and they've been around a really, really long time. That's another aspect of folk music. And it's created by everyday people. These were songs that were fit with different cultures, and they were created by people in that culture. A lot of times they meant something to them, and also we know it tells a story. Folk music tells a story. And if you think about that, that makes a sense that it would pass down from generation, because maybe generations ago created the song, created the folk music to tell a story, to teach a lesson, or to help you learn about the history and the habits and the different aspects of that culture. Also, simple melodies. This was music that they wanted people to easily be able to pick up on and move to and remember. So by creating simple melodies, a lot of times it was things that would get caught and stuck in your brain, and you would want to remember them because they were so fun or so catchy or so creative. Also, folk music uses portable instruments, and what that means is a lot of times these instruments, some of the main ones you'll hear was guitar, fiddle, banjo, wash tub bass, washboards. They would rake washboards. They would play jugs, like they would play brass instruments by blowing air into the jugs and creating sounds. So these were all instruments that they could easily load up in the truck, load up in their vehicle. You know, if we're talking about a long, long time ago, they loaded up on the horse and they traveled down the road, and they could take the music with them wherever they went because they wanted to pass on the folk music to different cultures and to different generations. So it was something that they would play when they were at different places, so they needed those portable instruments. So this was just kind of some ideas of the things you'll hear. Now, when you're listening to folk music, this is what you're listening for. What kinds of instruments do you hear? Do you hear an acoustic guitar? Do you hear a fiddle, right? And we know a fiddle is a style of playing. It looks similar to a violin, but it's a totally different style of playing that sort of instrument, that string instrument. We also listen to it similar to how we listen to most music when we listen for dynamics, which is, of course, how loud or the music is. We have fortissimo or piano. And, you have those dynamics in between. As well as you want to be thinking about the tempo. And what is the tempo? It's how fast or slow the music is, right? That is things we listen for constantly. And mood, you definitely want to be paying attention to the mood with folk music, because if it's telling a story, it often might have a mood that relates to what the story is and what it's trying to teach you from it or what it's talking about. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started with that folk music activity. All right, y'all, so the first things first, when we're doing folk music activity and movement activity, you want to make sure that you're in a space that you can move around and get kind of crazy with, all right? You need space. Make sure you're there. Now, first things first, the music we're going to be doing today, I have chosen a song called Turkey in the Straw. And Turkey in the Straw, you might ring a bell. Turkey kind of goes along with the upcoming holiday of Thanksgiving, which is Mrs. T's favorite holiday, mostly because she gets to eat a lot of yummy food. So you want to make sure that you are kind of thinking on those terms, because this whole week we're going to be doing activities that you can kind of associate with the very fun, very yummy holiday of Thanksgiving. All right, so we're going to do Turkey in the Straw. Here we go. I'm all in the video. All right. So the series of movements you're about to see are, for one, the marching movement. Big fan of this one. I like to go up. I like to go back. I like to sit around, but I keep my feet a-moving and a-moving. All right, so that's the marching movement. All right, the next thing you're definitely going to see, 100% of Miss T, is this little funny-looking jump. Boom, 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 boom. My feet step to the side, and my elbows go up in the air. It's one of my favorite moves because I look really silly, all right? So the other one you're going to see is a little spin action. I already kind of showed you that. It goes with the marching. So the other one you're going to see is throwing a little body percussion in there. A clap, a clap, a clap, a clap there. Repeat the pattern like you're making a square. Connect the dots because we're making a square. Connect the dots because we're making a square, all right? Now, those are just something I come up with. There's lots of other movements you can do, all right? Lots of locomotor, non-locomotor movements that you can throw in to a folk song to create a dance, all right? Here we go. We're gonna try the Turkey in the Straw. Miss Tortora style, doing some moves. I hope you'll join me. Have a little laugh, have a little fun. Let's get it. Might surprise you with something. Be ready. Marching.
Down the road with a 2-horse wagon and a 4-horse load. I crack my whip and the lead horse sprung.
Here we go.
Back to the wagon tongue.
Step two, back two, step two, back two. Spin around. Now we're gonna. Marching. Forward and back, get ready. 1, 2, back, 2, 1, 2, back. Spin. Get ready. Marching.
Instead of the cow, a monkey sitting on a pile of straw, winking his eyes at his mother in law.
Get ready.
Turkey in the straw, turkey in the hay, turkey in the straw, what do you say?
Spin around.
I ever saw. Here's a little tune called Turkey in the Straw.
So last time, get those feet up.
Crack my whip, never leave horse sprung, and say goodbye to the
Here we go. Spin around. Get ready for those claps. Little jump action. I told you I was gonna do it.
Funniest thing I ever saw. Here's a little tune called Turkey in the Straw.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we gotta look at our goal. I can show the steady beat through dancing to folk music. Boom. If you did that with me, you just did that, okay? If you want to practice it, get your marching really top notch, go ahead and rewind this little YouTube video and check that out. Last thing, y'all, I included a little independent assignment. I have linked below 3 other folk songs, I have linked below 3 folk songs including Turkey in the Straw. I'm challenging you. This is challenge mode, y'all. Pick one of them. Listen to it. Listen for things. Listen for the music. Listen for the patterns, right? In Turkey in the Straw, we definitely heard some fiddling. We heard some picking. We heard some voice, right? We heard the lyrics to Turkey in the Straw. I want you to listen to one of these. Pick you out one and come up with your own dance. And you have to teach it to one family member or guardian or individual in your house that you get to see right now. I want you to teach it to them. Come up with a dance and teach it to them. If you want to use some of my moves, listen, I'll let you use them. Or you can come up with your own moves because I know y'all got some really killer moves. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget challenge mode. See if you can find one of those folk songs and teach someone in your home a cool little dance of your own. All right? Thank you for learning about folk music today. We'll see y'all next time. Miss T